Point Loma beats Northwest Nazarene 7-4 in Game 1 and 21-5 in Game 2. Head coach Justin James, Game 2 starter Jack Gonzales, and shortstop Scott Anderson. Coach, first of all, can you just, how proud of you of this team are you?
There's no words to describe. I don't think I've ever been happier for anyone, and let alone a whole group. They deserve this. They have worked so hard and bought into so many different things coming into August, and then some of these guys multiple Augusts back, and they've just done a great job. It's awesome. It's a great feeling.
Jack, a little bit more specific for you in terms of Game 2 with the opportunity to clinch on the line. What's the challenges of pitching when the conditions do get this windy here?
I think we've talked about it a lot as a group, but it comes down to just winning one pitch at a time, just taking care of business, and as the pitcher on the mound, just knowing that you got to have your boys back for every pitch. So no matter what happens, just the next one and keep going, stay tough.
Scotty, both games, Otto Kemp starts you guys off with a home run, and then you go back-to-back with him in Game 2. How much was the offense clicking, and how does that feed in from hitter to hitter throughout the lineup?
I think everyone was just seeing the ball really well. Obviously, when Otto starts off a game like that, there's not really anything, there's no better feeling. And I think that energy just kind of creates a lot more energy within itself, and gave us a lot of momentum to start the day off right. And yeah, I just think everyone's feeding off of each other, and the way that we all interact, I think it's just really healthy in our dugout right now.
Coach, you guys put up 28 runs in one day, and the ball starts flying out. Offensively, when you look at this team, kind of picking up where you guys started the year off in terms of the long ball, but how have you seen this offense just kind of go through maybe some ups and downs to get to the point that it was at this week?
Yeah, and it's baseball, so with an offense, I don't know if it's an up and down. It's just you face some good pitchers, and it just looks different. A good offense isn't always putting up a ton of runs. It's grinding pitchers down. It's taking some pitches for later in the series, and the guy has to come back in, and we have them. So it's not always just how many runs or how many homers you hit. It's really just buying into an offensive approach, and every single guy buying into it.
Your team hit 7 homers, gave you a lot of run support today. As a pitcher, when you go out there with that sort of momentum, how does that feed and also settle you at the same time?
Yeah, it's definitely a big confidence booster, knowing that my boys have my back like that. But at the end of the day, you just got to go out there and keep putting up zeros, because like we saw today, anything could happen, and you just got to get out there and do what you can to get that W.
Scotty, one of the leaders on this team, and we've talked a little bit just about how much you guys enjoy celebrating each other. How much does that play into it when good things start to roll, especially early, like with the amount of runs you guys put up in those first 3 innings?
Yeah, I think it's just the whole surrounding energy aspect. We always have this thing we say is energy creates energy, and when Otto does something sick like that, or JG has a sick punch out, it kind of just radiates throughout the entire dugout, and I think that's what really gets us going and propels us to win a bunch of games.
Coach, 45 wins, obviously through the first part of the region, going to host super regionals next week. Can you start to articulate what this group means to you?
Yeah, but first, I just want to congratulate Northwest Nazarene and Cal Poly Pomona on great years. I've known Joe as a friend, and he runs a really, really great program over there, and that's a really good team. And they took it to us, and it was awesome. What this means, it's just incredible. It really is, and it's just accumulation of the right guys on the bus in the right seats. And when you get that going, and they all just believe in each other and don't freak out, and limit free bases and grind pitchers down, and they love doing it and celebrate all the small things, some big things happen.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.